Hello, I'm Rachel and welcome to It's Cooking Bad. I'm going to show you how to make this absolutely delicious Kefta Tagine, which basically translates to meatballs and eggs. Who can beat it? So here's what you're going to need for both the meatballs and the sauce. So 500 grams or 1.2 ounces of minced lamb, then a small handful of both coriander and parsley chopped. Now, if I have to tell you how to chop things, then let's be honest, you're probably not on the right channel. So 2 tablespoons of honey, and then we've got 200 grams or 7 ounces of frozen peas, 2 onions chopped, 2 cloves of garlic crushed. Now, I've got a thing about smoked garlic at the moment, which is absolutely beautiful, but it's fine to use normal garlic if that's your thing. I've then got 1 egg yolk. And then my spices, I've got a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of ginger, and half a teaspoon of chilli. Then I've got a tin of tomatoes, which I've drained most of the juice off and added 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. And lastly, 4 eggs. So, let's get on with it. Right then, first job, we need to make the meatballs. So I've got my minced lamb here. So I'm going to add half of the onion, like so. Perfect. I'm going to add all the garlic. Make sure I get if I get a bit of onion, that's fine. There we go. Then I'm going to add the chopped coriander and the parsley. Oh, it's so colourful, this. It looks amazing. Okay, and then we're in with the spices. There we go. And finally, we're going in with the egg yolk. Now, this might not be for everybody. Personally, I don't like to use plastic gloves simply because I don't want to put anything in landfill. I like to be as environmentally friendly as I can. So I'm going to get my hands in here and I'm going to squish it all together. It's like you're 5 years old again. There we go. So give it a really good squish. You want to make it into like a paste. So get your hands in, get it squished up. Oh, the smells, because there's so many aromatics in here. It just smells absolutely lovely. So get it all mixed together. There we go, we're getting there now. So I just want to make sure that all the spices are properly incorporated all the way through the mince. So I'm doing a bit of bread kneading here. You can do, whatever technique works for you. Just make sure you get an even distribution of all the spices and the leaves and the onion. And then we're going to make our meatballs. So I'm going to make these sort of ping pong ball size. So get a bit, roll it in your hands and put to one side. Then carry on until you've used all of the mixture. So there's the meatballs, all done. What I'm going to do now is pop these in the fridge for about 15 minutes. I have to say, they smell absolutely amazing. But just by popping them in the fridge for a little bit, just firms them up and just stops them from breaking up when they're cooking. Right then, so now we're ready for the cooking. So I've got some olive oil in the pan. So I've got a tablespoon of olive oil. So now I'm going to add the onion. So this is the other half of the onion that we chopped before. So let's get that in the pan. Just going to let this cook down for a little bit. Going to slowly start to sizzle. So I'm going to cook this down for about 3 minutes. So I've cooked these onions down. So now I'm going to add in the meatballs. These, I have to say, these smell absolutely amazing. So I'm going to put them in by hand, and then I'm actually going to use a pair of tongs to turn them, because I want these to be nice and brown all the way around, but by using a wooden spoon you're just going to break them up. So by using tongs you can get a little bit more control.
Now, as the cameraman doing the filming here, I'm Dave, hello. I have to say, these really do smell absolutely amazing, and I just can't wait to have a taste.
So as you can see, these are starting to brown now, so I'm just going to leave them a little bit longer, and then we'll be ready to start the sauce.
Do you know what, actually, do you know what, Rachel? These smell absolutely amazing.
They're going to be amazing because I've made them. Seriously guys, this is such a simple recipe. You will absolutely love it.
This is actually very difficult filming this right now because my nose is getting very long as it tries to reach for the pan.
I hate to tell you this, but you can't eat with your nose.
Oh, it smells so good. Anyway, let's get on to the next bit. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, great stuff.
I'm happy now with these. So in goes the tomatoes and the tomato puree. Now this is quite a dry recipe, so don't worry if you think there's not much moisture. You'll be surprised. I'm going to give it a jiggle as well.
Do you know what? You cannot ever underestimate the necessity of a decent amount of moisture with some meatballs.
I have no comment for that. No comment. Okay.
Well,
so that's
anyway.
in there, and now I'm going to add my honey.
Yeah, you add the honey.
Do, 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 do. Oh,
lovely. That's just exceptional.
And then I'm not going to stir it.
Check that meatball, that ball glistening with honey.
Are you ready with the camera? Because I'm going to give this a jiggle.
What do you think, Rachel?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a jiggle.
All right, making me seasick, Rachel.
Oh, there we go.
Rachel,
and
you're making me seasick.
I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to leave that to simmer for 10 minutes.
All right, look
so
at
I'm going
that.
to come back and check that.
Look at those lucky balls.
In 10 minutes.
Those lucky, gorgeous balls. Meatballs. Rachel, what do you think?
Amazing. Now let me put the lid on. Stop filming.
No, get out of my way. I'm filming meatballs. What are you doing?
These have had their 10 minutes now, and as you can see, it's lovely and bubbly, and it smells amazing. So I'm going to add the peas in, and I'm gently, I don't want to break up these meatballs, just gently using the wooden spoon, just going to stir these in, and then we can move on to the next stage.
It smells amazing. I'm really looking forward to tasting these. Doing a great job there.
Right then, let's move on. Now it's time to transfer this. So unfortunately this pan cannot go in the oven, so I'm going to, again, carefully, I don't want to break up these little balls. Whoops. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. We don't want any spillages tonight.
That's all right. Sometimes you do need 3 hands.
Absolutely. So I'm going to I'm just going to even it out a little bit. There we go.
It's very steamy. Look at that. I'm not sure if this is fogging up the lens.
I'm then going to try, which is easier said than done, to make 4 little indentations, because this is where we now add our eggs. Now what I've done is I've cracked these eggs into ramekins, just so it's easy, so you get no shell. So try and space these apart as much as you can. So in goes number 1. If they meet, it's not the end of the world, which I think, because this is quite a small dish, they probably will. There's number 2. Make a little hole here. Sorry, Mr. Cameraman, I just knocked you then. There's number 3. And finally, yeah, there's definitely going to be some meatage, as they say, in the middle. And there goes number 4. Now I'm going to whack the lid on, and then these are going to go in the oven for 10 minutes, and I will put the I'll put the temperature on screen in 1 second.
All right, let's get them in the oven.
That's going in the oven now for approximately 10 minutes, 190 degrees Celsius, 375 Fahrenheit, or gas mark 5. It's going to look amazing when it comes out. So there we have it. The eggs are cooked. It smells delicious. So I'm all ready to serve.
And I'm all ready to eat.
And there it is. The finished article. The Kefta Tagine. Oh, hold on a minute. Someone can't wait.
That's right. I'm going to have a quick taste. As I did mention at the start of the video. So I'm getting it in there. Let me have a taste of this. It smells absolutely amazing. Hold on a second. Wow. That is good. Right, Rachel, anyway.
So thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and join us soon for our next video.